Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to some more minor league esports presented by APM Music. My name is Chaser. Joining me is going to be Flumpsky. We're going to be going into Academy League Standard. It's going to be the Shadow coming in as the number 6 seed, going up against the 3rd seed Dodgers.
Yeah, it's real exciting, man. The Shadow finished the season 28-22. The Dodgers 29-21. I believe I have that right. So a real tight match we got going here. A lot of these players, you know what I mean, they've played all season. They've played a lot of the majority of the plays for these teams. So we're looking at a real exciting match for these guys. And I just can't wait to get into it.
Yeah, we're going to have the Dodgers throwing out Smalls, Jakes, and Walsh, while the Shadow are going to throw out Just a Blade, OG the Assassin, and Mo. So good players on that list of the players on that on the rosters. So I mean, it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a very close series, closer than maybe some are expecting. I'm going to go ahead and say that I think the Shadow are going to come out on top in this one.
Not to be completely biased, but I'd have to agree on that. But nonetheless, these teams, like I said, are tight in record, so it's going to be tight down to the finish. And like I said, Chaser, I for one am extremely excited for this matchup.
Yeah, I've always had, you can see the Bulls jersey on here, so I always had a rivalry with the Dodgers. So I'm not biased in this one, but I'm no longer a part of the Bulls franchise. But it'd be nice to see a Shadow victory here. But nonetheless, we are going to go to game number 1 here at the DFH Stadium. It's going to be 5 minutes on the clock, and these teams are going to get this best of 5 underway with our opening kickoff. It's going to be Jakes and Mo on that kickoff, where Mo is going to win that one into the Dodger half. Here comes Just a Blade, putting this one down in front. Shot going to be had. It's going to be shut down, though, by the Dodgers. They're going to get this clearance coming through from Smalls. Good 50 from Mo. Shot to be had once again. A good defensive play there from the Dodgers. And early on, looks like the Shadow trying to strike early.
Yeah, you see Mo's out in midfield. He's not making a lot of jumps at the ball, but what he's doing is he's getting himself out in the midfield, and he's making his presence known. He's making the players do something. There he gets a great save on the goal line, and Just a Blade with a follow-up to stuff Smalls. Here we go, back down the other way. Mo's going to get the ball up and high, and Just a Blade's going to try and follow it up here and get it out to midfield.
That's a good pass for OG, but it's going to be a big clear the other way. That might be on target. Mo stretches to make that save as well, as now Jakes is up in the air, playing that one to the back wall again. OG the Assassin already there to receive that. Just a Blade goes for the 50, wins that one out as well. Small's going to have possession. Over the top of Just a Blade, OG the Assassin's going to play a very good ball back to midfield. Gets the big bump as well. Now it's a one-on-one. Mo versus Walsh. Walsh winning that challenge again, slowing down the attack of the Shadow. The Dodgers coming back the other way now as Smalls plays it into the corner. Ooh, what a shot coming through. But it is going to be a 1-0 lead here for the Dodgers.
A lot of ping pong action here, and it didn't quite show on the replay, but this play's all started by Walsh getting a big 50 on the back line. You haven't seen his presence seen a lot in this game so far, but he makes a great 50. Smalls follows up and gets the ball into the corner and out, and you see a lot of ping pong in front of the net, and the Dodgers get the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, very dirty goal early in this match. Sometimes playing that dirty game in front of the net, trying to find any kind of a bounce you can get is going to pay off for you, but it is going to be OG the Assassin back the other way, taking a shot. Jakes is going to make it back in time. Mo plays it right back in off that backboard. Walsh going to play it into the corner, trying to make a 50 happen there. Not going to happen, though. Just a Blade over the top of 1, over the top of 2, off the post. Follow-up going to be needed, but Walsh gets back in time. Good recovery from the Dodgers.
Absolutely. Like I said, Walsh, he's not making a huge offensive presence, but he's making a great defensive presence. He's on this back line, holding it down for the Dodgers, and he's just getting the challenges, getting the big saves he needs to get here. And as Mo takes a shot on net and gets it by, I couldn't quite see who it was, but an absolute sling by Mo. What a shot.
Very good shot. Smalls gets played as well underneath. Jake's trying to stretch to make that save, but Mo puts it in the perfect place to get it to a level game. A goal apiece now off this kickoff. It's going to be critical to see who can get that momentum swinging back in their favor.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of the momentum for the Shadow going into that goal was already 2 minutes into this game. They got 5 saves on the board to the Dodgers 2. They're getting balls in deep. They're getting the shots on net. And you know what I mean? And they're just stopping the Dodgers on the other end of the field. So the Shadow all over the game so far.
And they're going to try to find their mark here once again as OG is going to put it back into the offensive zone, beating Jake on that one. Walsh, another good defensive showing there. They're going to get it back to midfield. Really good opportunity for the Shadow. Mo's going to take a crack to the far post, rather. Good job challenging that clearance from Smalls, keeping the pressure on for the Shadow. Mo's going to pop it up, dropping it down in front in the middle of the field. Not enough of an attack there for the Shadow right at that moment. OG goes up trying to challenge Walsh. Walsh going to play it into their own corner. The big clear should be there. It's a boomer back down into the Shadow half.
Yeah, man, you can see the Dodgers absolutely have a game plan going into this game. They got Jakes and Smalls, the offensive powerhouses so far, and Walsh is just making third-man challenges, making big saves. He's sending the ball downfield to his two guys he knows can play offense. So it looks like the Dodgers really have something going here that they love to see.
OG is going to keep that into a good spot. It's in the box, and it is going to get cleared away by Smalls again. This ball from Just a Blade is going to go to the back wall. Mo's going to miss that one. It's going to be OG getting the clear. Good outlet, though, to Mo. Can Mo get another one over the top of Jakes? It's going to be on target, and Mo is going to give the lead to the Shadow.
Absolutely, man. The Shadow here are getting a lot of breakout opportunities. They're getting a lot of touches right off the first pass from net. They're getting the clear. They got a guy with the follow-up touch, and they're taking advantage of that. So, again, I was talking about the Dodgers have a plan. It seems like the Shadows have a plan, too. Like I said, they're making touches off of their clears, and that's huge to get the infield pass, get the ball downfield, and get it in front of the net for an opportunity.
Sometimes quality of shot is just the number of shots you can take. A good save there from Just a Blade off of that goal line. That shot was coming in from Smalls. It's going to be Jakes to the back wall. Big clear back the other way from Just a Blade, though. They're going to have another chance at it as well. Smalls going to beat them to that ball, and it left. Smalls plays to the near post. Good save from OG. Up goes Walsh, keeping the pressure on. That could be a shot attempt as well. It's still bouncing in front. It's going to find the mark as Smalls hits that one in.
A lot of misdirection on this play. Wallace is just up here to get the ball high. Makes a mistouch on the way down, but that's enough to fake out not only the Shadow players, but one of his teammates too. And we have a Dodger player coming in for the big finish there.
A tie game once again in the last minute. Getting into silver goal territory here, but it is going to be the Dodgers having a crack at net. That one's on target as well. Save from Just a Blade. Mo upfield on that one, trying to make a redirect happen. It's not going to be found that time. OG going to keep the pressure on for the Shadow, looking for another pass into the middle. That it is going to be shut down here. Walsh plays it back into that left side. Good 50 for them there. Smalls, gets challenged unexpectedly, so I would say, as Just a Blade makes that one. Got to be careful if you're the Shadow to be pushed up too far, though, as you could get countered on. This is a good opportunity for the Dodgers now to get their attack going.
Absolutely, man. I was talking earlier about how many saves the Shadows had. Their total is up to 9 now. 9 saves, and OG's going to get the ball past Jake's on the wall here, and it's just going to, no one's back. I'm sorry, no one's back, and it's just going to dribble into the net. Great touch by OG to get it off the wall and into the middle of the field.
And with that late goal, that could be the game winner there. Could that be
8 seconds is a lot of time.
It is enough time. Can they make it happen? The Dodgers going to try to make it happen off this kickoff. It's going to be Smalls winning it to the right side. Can they get the attack started? Very little time left. Back down the field. It's going to find the floor. And the Shadow are going to walk away with game number 1.
Yes, they are. The Dodgers, I was talking in the middle of that game about the Dodgers having a game plan. If I'm the Dodgers right now, I'm not discouraged by game 1. Obviously, it stinks if you're down a game in the best of 5 where we play a true best of 5. But they had the pressure on the Shadow. The Shadow have, 8 or 9 saves here. You know what I mean? The Dodgers putting up 11 shots. So the Dodgers shots that got past the defense of the Shadow in the net. They just got to get that pressure going again. Walsh might have to creep up a little bit as that third man. He might have to get a little bit more involved. I mean, he had 4 shots, but to me, it seemed like a lot of them were booms downfield towards the front of the net to set somebody else up. But if I'm the Dodgers, no means am I discouraged right now.
No, maybe you have to adjust that game plan a little bit, get a little bit more physical, because we didn't see very many demos coming through on the Dodgers side of things. With the Shadow, we saw some bumping going on, but it wasn't extreme, physical play. So I would say the Dodgers, that might be an avenue to get some more offense generated. Like you said, every single shot was on target, was either saved on or it was a score. So you got the quality of shots there and the quantity of shots. You just got to find the way to get through that defense.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can get a guy on the Shadows back line, and just even if they're not touching the guy, if they're making them jump, making them move, you got a lot more opportunities here in front of the net.
And we'll see if they can do so, though. Game number 2 has started off this kickoff. Another good opportunity for the Dodgers. It's going to be Walsh playing that one out in front, but it's going to be to Just a Blade taking a shot. Smalls making the save. Mo with another good, powerful shot on target. And just like that, the Shadow jump out to the lead.
Yeah, you'd love to see it. You know what I mean? The move here is just to put the ball towards the net. Unfortunate backflip by Smalls. You know what I mean? He's right there where he needs to be. He's in the position. He's got the right placement. He's just... the backflip, you know what I mean, feels backflip, man. It's just, it happens to the best of us. But like I said, the Dodgers, they got speed, they got the offense, and here they go as Jake gets a pass down from the mid or the top corner, and he's just gonna slam it home in the bottom corner.
And that's exactly what the Dodgers needed to counteract what the Shadow just threw at them. So a quick goal back the other way for the Dodgers ties this up. Like you said, a great passing play, dropping that one down in front for an easy shot into the lower 90s. So now back to a level game. Now the Shadow going to be back on the back foot on the defensive side of things. Jakes is going to try to make a pass happen into the middle for Smalls. Smalls is up, but a good intercept from OG. Oh, and they're going to have a chance at the net, too. It's going to be a one-on-one opportunity. Now a two-on-one opportunity as Mo throws himself into the play. Shot going to be had? No, just barely missing from Just a Blade. Here come the Dodgers back the other way. A booming clear to the back wall. 2 players for the Shadow up on that one. Mo's going to have to make a touch on that. They do so, but Smalls is able to win that challenge out. Good flick to the back wall. Smalls, should have left that one for Jakes.
Oh, we got a rule 1 in the back.
And Walsh breaks it to make the save.
Disrespect.
What a great job of breaking that one, and good job of stopping that attack.
Look, I say the disrespect on that, but any player and any opportunity, we're in the playoffs now. We're in the dance. You can't, you know what I mean? If you're any person that means something to your team or loves your team, you break that rule 1, you make that save. Let's see if the Rocket League gods have something to say about it.
Well, so far has not been shown as ball don't lie is the one that I like to say. But here comes OG into the corner. It's going to bounce out in front. Walsh going to clear that one upfield. Jakes is there to receive that. They get one touch. They have the ball. It's a one-on-one opportunity against them. Oh, and Walsh comes in to take a shot. We call them the defensive mind of this series so far for the Dodgers, but they're going to go ahead and take that crack at net. Here comes Smalls now. Gets a good amount of power on that one. Here comes Jakes now to the back wall. Can they read this double tap? They play it on. Can that be a pass? No. There's no shot to be had. The intercept from Mo shuts that down.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of action from the net. Not quite a lot of them counting his shots, but man, this ball has been in front of both teams' net the whole game. They're getting it high. They're getting it in front. They're getting it out in the midfield. It's everywhere right now, and this is a high-octane game.
Oh, what a dunk. That's on target as well. Follow-up from Just a Blade, rather, is going to be on as well. And now the Shadow back out to the lead.
You said it best, man. A great dunk by Mo here and a great follow-up by Just a Blade. Walsh had a good touch off the back wall, just not enough pepper on it to get it to the corner or get it to the side wall and away.
And now we approach the halfway point of game 2 with the Shadow in the lead. Smalls is going to win that kickoff, but it's going to be possession for the Shadow again. Mo in that corner. Plays it slow, trying to make a couple of players from the Dodgers bite on it. They do so. Big, powerful hit downfield by OG. OG's going to follow this one up as well. It's going to be a pass into the middle. Just a Blade can't make contact. Mo's going to get back quick. It's going to be just wide, though, from the Dodgers. They had an opportunity to shoot, but it is going to be for nothing.
Absolutely. It was a great follow-up by Mo here. I think he just got under the Dodger player that was trying to make a hit on the ball, just enough to get him to hit it wide. And here we go. The Dodgers going to start heading it back downfield. Jakes with a great 50, and Smalls with a great follow-up to get it cornering in. Big demo. There's the physical play, and Jake's going to bury it home.
And I was saying they needed to get physical, and bang, right there. Smalls sees Mo's the last back. They're going to get you right off the field real quick, and that's going to be an empty net opportunity capitalized on by Jakes to tie this right back up here. Just under 2 minutes remaining, and it could go either way right now. These two teams very even on this game.
Yeah, it's it's 4 shots for the Shadow, and it's 8 shots for the Dodgers right now. So again, Dodgers throwing them on net. The Shadow a lot less saves this game. So the Dodgers they're just not capitalizing on the opportunities. As I say that, Jakes is going to get one in front of the net. Another touch, just misses OG with the mind games here on the goal line. He's going to dribble it downfield, gets it by 1 up in the corner. So going to roll out to midfield. Jakes with a miss in the corner, but enough misdirection to get OG to bite. And Walsh is going to have a big clear out here to relieve some pressure.
Oh, the Shadow had an opportunity there as well. They could have been pushing forward and getting a goal, but the Dodgers are going to get away with one there. It's a big clear upfield from Jakes. Going to look for another one off the back wall. Nothing doing there. Just a Blade gets it over the top of Smalls. Jake says, get off the field to Just a Blade as the demo rings out. Shot coming in from OG. That's on target. Saved by Smalls. Mo is up as well. Can they drop that down? No. Jakes is going to be able to get this clear. Just a Blade is going to try to catch and collect that ball. They're going to be able to do so. It's going to be OG looking for a bump onto Walsh now. Now the Shadow starting to get a little bit physical. Not super aggressive on it, but they have gotten some bump plays started up. They're going to have to get another goal here. Get themselves at a match point situation.
Smalls there almost had a great fake and a slow touch on that ball. It just wasn't quite enough to get it over Lawman there. Jake's going to start advancing this downfield, and the touch is just going to be across. And a massive dunk by OG. I think the Shadow here, man, I think one of the big difference we're seeing on their offense is that third man committing a lot. As OG gets a big save on the back line. 9 seconds. Are we going to see OT here, Chase?
Well, we're going to find out. That's a shot opportunity. What a save from OG, keeping us at a tie game. And for a second there, I thought we weren't going to find overtime, but we are.
Almost Caster cursed it. Maybe that was ball, don't lie. Maybe that's the end.
Oh, that's actually true. Maybe that was the callback from the breaking of the Rule 1. We'll find out, though. Just a Blade going to play that over the top of Walsh. They're going to chase it into the left corner. Trying to set this up for their team. Smalls is going to make one touch off that corner. Follow up to Just a Blade. It's a pop-up. Walsh is out of position. They're going to be able to get back to it, though. That was dangerous for the Dodgers. Here comes Smalls. It's that hard off the left wall. Follow-up from the Shadow is going to be right back into the offensive zone. The bump onto Jakes is going to give the Shadow a chance to breathe here for a second, but they're going to be right back onto the defensive half as the Dodgers push in.
Absolutely, man. The Shadow's starting to get on their back foot here. The Dodgers are just moving that ball downfield. They're kind of going back to that original plan they had in Game 1. That, again, I do say it was working. They're letting Smalls and Jake control the offense and run the offense and have Walsh follow up as the third man, be their defensive line, and make the touches out to those two guys.
Yeah, outlet passes will be very good for them here, but it's a good pass into the middle. Smalls is going to take it away, though. Oh, a double commit from the Shadow. They got to be careful of that as well. The double demo, one either way, as it is going to be a 2-on-2 for a moment. Big clear coming back towards the Dodger half, but it is going to be Smalls popping that one up over the top off the respawn. Now can they make a shot come through? It's going to be a 50. Oh, off the top of Mo, but it goes off the backboard and rings away to the other side. Walsh keeps the pressure on, hard off the backboard. Jakes is there to receive. A good intercept by Just a Blade. Mo takes it back downfield. Can the Shadow get the goal that they need to get to match point?
Man, this is a battle we're seeing right now. Oh, ball in front of the net, and Jakes with a great save, and Mo's going to follow it up and bury it home to make the series 2-0 Shadow. Again, man, just a little bit of a miscue here on the Dodgers defense. 2 players going. One didn't stay to make the secondary follow-up, and an unfortunate double commit by the Dodgers.
Yeah, the double commit and the good placement coming out from Mo on that overtime winner gives that Shadow team a couple of games to play with if they need them. So the games have been very even. I won't lie. It's been very close for both of these teams, and one misstep the other way, and we could be looking at the same result the other way for the Dodgers having that 2-0 game advantage.
Absolutely. Again, the Dodgers lead this game in shots. They're looking at 10, and the Shadow looking here at 9. So the Dodgers are getting more chances towards the net, in front of the net, that are getting registered as shots. They actually played more defense this game, coming out with another 6 saves for the Dodgers. So again, I think Walsh might have to start creeping up more. He might have to start getting a little bit tighter and making a little bit of a risk here. Like I said, this is the playoffs. They're on their last life now. So Let's see what the Dodgers do to change that game plan up going into this game 3.
Yeah, they're going to have to change it up. You know, we saw some success with the physical play. Do they revert back to that physical play in order to try to, bridge the gap in the next game?
I think you do. I think you need to see a shake-up here, like you said. They need to change the game plan up. I think the guy, Jakes and Smalls here, they need to have one of the guys get that corner touch, get the first touch into the shadow side, and then follow it up and chase somebody off the field.
Well, we'll find out if they can make the adjustments that they need. Their backs against the wall. The Dodgers, the 3 seed, with their backs against the wall, they're going to have to find a way to stave off elimination here. A good flick from Smalls. That's going to start the scoring, though. A great shot coming through for the Dodgers.
Absolutely, and I want to note something. We're talking about changes here. Smalls with the card change here changes the preset, and he gets a massive flick over the defense of the shadow into the net to start this game off right 13 seconds in.
And the car switch could be critical as well. We'll see. This one's going to be a kickoff win again for the Dodgers, but it is going to be in a spot where the shadow can get the clear. Mo is going to get that. Now pushing it into the offensive zone, trying to make a 50 happen, but Jakes is going to be a little too much good pace on that one. They're going to get it back down the other way. Walsh up for the shot. Small's going to keep the pressure on for the Dodgers, trying to find something off that back wall. Mo going to get it past 2. Here comes Jakes. Pops it up. Through the air they go. They're going to win that one over the top of OG. That's going to be on target as well. No, it's going to be off the crossbar instead. And it does get cleared away by Mo once again.
You can see it early in this game, man. You're seeing Walsh go a lot more. Walsh is getting more involved in the offensive side of the field. He's getting a great clear here. He's letting Smalls go, and he turns to midfield to see if he can get a pass in there. So I like to see this. I like to see Walsh starting to make more of an impact on the opposing side of the field.
Walsh is trying to get one here off the backboard. Has the read as well. The double tap coming through from Walsh. It's 2-0.
I was just typing him up, and he showed us why. Look at this guy. Maybe he needed to be doing this the whole time. Took the reins and said, I'm getting the double tap, and I'm securing this home. We're taking 2-0, and we're bringing this back. Good shot.
And they do have a insurance marker here early in the game. Walsh is going to try to play that one downfield again. It's going to be cut off by Mo, looking for a ball off the backboard. No shot to be found. A banger of a clear back the other way from Jakes. Walsh takes a shot. It's off the crossbar. Follow-up from Jakes is going to find the mark, and it slots itself underneath the crossbar.
That's one for everyone this game. That's one for every great pass by Walsh. So again, I guess the Dodgers' new game plan is get Walsh involved on the shadow side of the field. Makes a great touch, a great 50, gets the ball out, and Jake slots it top corner, puts it with the cookies, and now we go up 3-0.
Now, going to have to be a comeback from the shadow in this game. They haven't had very many chances to do that, but it's going to be a shot on. It's going to find the mark. Just a blade, getting one right back for the shadow.
You absolutely nailed it with the call there. The Shadow haven't had to have a lot of big comebacks so far in this series. So it's going to be real interesting to see what they do coming from behind here.
Yeah, they've been in the lead for, I would say most of this series, if not dang near all of it. So, but they are going to be on the back foot, but they have the momentum slightly in their favor. And that one's going to be in as well. Back-to-back goals from Just a Blade.
This is a great play off the kickoff here. He sees the ball's high. He just wants to get it. I think he's thinking backboard here. He just wants to get it out, get it away, let his team get some boost off the kickoff, and it just falls in. And an unfortunate miss by the Shadow or the Dodgers defense. Excuse me.
Well, now the Dodgers are going to be scrambling to try to find one again to get that insurance in their favor, but that clear going to go to the corner. It's going to be Walsh looking for the double again. Trying to get a little creative on the offensive side of the field is Walsh. Mo's going to get a good 50. Gets a good 50 on Walsh as well. It's going to find its way to the midfield line. Just a Blade back downfield. Can they get their hat trick here? No, they can't. Not right that moment. Still got plenty of time left for the Shadow, but here comes Smalls. That's a crack at net off the crossbar. Walsh is there as well, but Mo will make that initial save.
Here goes OG. He's going to send it away, get some relief for his team. Unfortunate double commit there, but Just a Blade there to gather it back up. The Shadow, well, overall, this game, I mean, there's not a lot of defense here. Well, at least what's registering your saves. There's one right there for OG. But what we're seeing a lot of is the ball getting hit away before it gets in front of that net. They've decided that, both teams have decided that too much in front of the net. We don't like that. Nerves are high. We got to get this ball away, and we got to get it away fast as OG is going to come for a double touch.
And Smalls was there to make the initial save once again. Mo gonna hit that one hard. Oh, Just Blade was in position, but Jake's gonna get a good bump on them. Walsh takes a shot at net. OG has to make a save. They do so. Jake's gonna keep that pressure on. It's gonna go east to west across the midfield line, though. Smalls with a big clear, following it up as well. Dropping that one down in front. It's a dangerous spot. That's a shot on target. Jake's is gonna finish it, and the insurance marker back in favor for the Dodgers.
Absolutely. It's a great touch here by Small on the high wall and places it perfectly between both Shadows defenders. And Jake's there with a great follow-up. Again, he'll tell you every day of the week that touch was needed. I believe it was in either way, but Jake's, he's going to slam it home. He says, we need the ball in the net. Let's go. Keep moving. Go next.
And now Mo's going to try to get one right back again. Trying to get that momentum swinging back in the favor of the Shadow, but here comes OG now, laying it to the back wall, following it up as well, dropping that one in front. Just Blade's there! Just Blade's going to get the hat trick!
Absolutely. Mo with a little bit of misdirection. OG, a great touch off the back wall with a follow-up. Didn't have to do a whole lot. And man, is that a perfect pass placement to Just Blade in the middle there.
Had to make that 50 happen as well as they get the pinch into the net, but that's, hey, sometimes that's what you need to do. You do what you got to in those situations. Here comes Just Blade again. Upfield, oh, I thought there was going to be an outlet pass again. No redirection found that time. Just Blade. Good challenge. That's going to be giving that one to OG. They were looking for the near post as well. Follow up for Mo. Saved by Walsh. Another good opportunity for the Shadow. They are still looking to strike, though.
Yeah, they are not relenting at all. You can see them switching the game plan up a little bit in the middle of the game here, or towards the end of the game, starting to get some bumps in. They're getting those touches in. They're following it up, and they're trying to get somebody out of the way so they can get that ball into the net. But the Dodgers' defense right now is unbeatable. Dodgers looking at 3 saves on the back line right now, but they're just getting this ball, like I said earlier, away before it gets in front of the net. They want nothing to do with that ball being close to their net.
Early clearances is going to be the name of the game. Mo is going to have this ball on their right wall. It's going to be an attack from the Shadow. Shut down by Jakes. Good challenge from Small. That's going to relieve a lot of that pressure. Can they get the shot on as well? Oh, it's on the near post. It's a bounce out in front. It's a big clear and a save from Just Blade. Now they're going to go onto the counterattack. 30 seconds left. Can they get a goal? That's tied!
What a play by Just Blade. Mo with a great clear off the goal line. Just Blade reading the play perfectly. He's looking for a demo there. Misplay by the Dodgers defender there, and he just says, I can just hit the ball. Let's lock it up. Let's 25 on the clock. A lot of time left.
Can we see regulation finishing? If this game finishing in regulation, I'm so speechless by the play that's been going on right now, but can we see it finish in regulation, or are we going to go to an overtime here? Jakes is going to play it into the offensive zone for the Dodgers. Mo pops it up. They're going to play it slow. They have possession. Good 50 from Smalls. It's going to play a ball being played out in front, but again shut down here quickly. Oh, here we go. Just Blade has it. They're going to put a crack at net, but not enough pace. We're going to overtime here in game 3.
Man, if I had any hair, I'd be losing it. This series is intense. The series score shows 2-0, but that doesn't show you how close these games is. Just Blade takes a crack at the net, and 2 Dodgers defenders go, but they make the great save on the goal line. Dodgers in desperation mode here, but they get the clear out and they relieve the pressure.
They were scrambling there as a double commit almost cost them. Walsh had to make another touch on it, trying to get that doink. This is in a dangerous spot still for the Dodgers. Smalls gets the clear attempt, leaves it for Walsh, who's going to pinch it back to midfield. Just Blade receives that one, sends it right back into the right corner. Mo's going to try to challenge. It's going to be a fake, actually. Here comes OG. The pinch puts it into a good spot for the Shadow. They're going to go into the attack again. Mo shuts it down. Oh, it's actually going to be a back pass. A little bit of a mistouch there. Thought they could have kept that pressure going, but now they're going to have to get back onto the attack again.
The Dodgers in this overtime are kind of letting the ball come to them. They're letting the plays start from their side of the field. They're looking comfortable doing it. They had a double commit early, but it was a double commit that wasn't a high-risk double commit. They had a player still on the back line. They just wanted to make sure the ball got away from the net. They're having a guy home at all times to make sure that ball doesn't get in front of their net, and they can just bang it away for a little bit of pressure relief, as we see there with Walsh.
As we see that bang going back downfield, that was on target as well. So OG having to make that save. Smalls hits that hard off the corner, setting that one out into the middle, but it does get cleared away here by the Shadow. Just a Blade plays it back into the box. A good touch from Smalls. Smalls is actually going to have possession of this ball as well. Here comes the 50 from Mo. The bounce out in front. Jake's going to have to make a save. Mo's there. Bang! It's game over.
Man, it's just a slight touch off the back wall here that they just missed. Jakes couldn't get his car behind the ball, and it's just a unfortunate misplay by the Dodgers, and Mo is just there to bury it home and send the Shadows to the next round.
And the darkness comes in on the Dodgers season. But, man, the series was a 3-0, but every single game was so close. They could have won those 3 games just as easily as they lost them. And, man, oh, man, great play all around from both teams.
That is a playoff series if I've seen them. I believe game 1 was only decided by 1 goal. That might have been the not overtime game. But 2 and 3, both overtime games, both pretty deep into overtime, a couple minutes in. And like I said, or you said, that this 3-0 series score does not show you how tight that game was, or that series was.
Yeah, definitely not indicative of the quality of play that we just witnessed from the Academy League teams on the field. So a very good win for the Shadow. They're going to find themselves into the quarterfinals with their next matchup. I'm not really sure who they're going to be facing, but it is going to be a tough road still for them. They got a long way to go throughout the rest of the season, but we still have a long road to go here this evening. We're going to be going into our next match. We're going to be jumping. We're actually going to be staying in Academy League, but we're going to be jumping over to the doubles. It's going to be the Sharks in this 2 seed going up against the 7th seeded Flames. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some more minor league esports.